Hello. What's going on? What's going on, my people, my people? I am your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. Come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is the Daily Tarot for February 28th, 2019. Can y'all believe it's the last day of February already? Like, for real? We already, let's say, 3 months into 2019, y'all. Like, the first quarter of the year is almost over. Can you believe it? I'm telling you, time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Mm. Ain't nothing in between you and everything that you desire but space and opportunity. How they used to say back in the day, ain't nothing between us but space and opportunity. When you getting ready to fight somebody, ain't nothing in between you and your best life but space and opportunity. Time is an illusion. Mm. It moves as fast as you want it. It can move as slow as you want it. Just gotta be aware, conscious, woke, as they call it. I'm shuffling up these cards using the everyday tarot here. And if I feel so called today, I'll pull maybe one or two from the Rebel deck, the Oracle with Attitude. I feel like that should only come out on special occasions because that motherfucker rough. She some of those cards will make you get your whole life. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. Say our little prayers while we shuffle. Divine wisdom, infinite intelligence, love, all, God, source, the highest power, the beginner of all things, the creator, spirits, ascended masters, loved ones who have transitioned and who wish to reach back with a message of love and truth. Come forward. Guide me in giving a message that resonates with as many people as possible. Those who come to this video, may they all take something from it. Divine wisdom, infinite intelligence. Give us a message. Give us a message. What is it that you want us to know for February 28th, 2019? February 28th, 2019. February 28th, 2019. February 28th, 2019. February 28th, 2019. The last day of February in the year of our Lord, 2019. February 28th, 2019. Going through changes. I'm going through changes. Changes. When I just bust out randomly a song like that, it's just what came to my mind. So take it. Just take it. February 28th, 2019. February 28th, 2019. February 28th, 2019. We have the chariot. The chariot. I heard a reader call it the chariot. And I'm like, that is not the cutest thing ever. The chariot. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords, and the Tower. Oh, wow. So we have court cards and major arcana. Pay attention to the people who are on your mind today. Pay attention to the people who cross your path today. Court cards, yeah, they can be energies, but a lot of times they do draw attention to people and certain characteristics of people who may be of importance in your life or who may be crossing your path at the time. Let me stop the shuffling and focus. I have this habit of just shuffle. The chariot, direction, having a sense of direction, knowing where it is that you want to go, um, understanding both the pros and cons of what it is that you want to do. A lot of us could still be in the phase where we are trying to decide exactly where it is that we want to go, but commend yourself on that commitment to deciding. Some people can't even decide that they want to move forward, or some people can't, see anything other than where they currently are and have no plans to move away from where they currently are. That's an energy of stagnancy. The universe is never stagnant. We are never stagnant. We're hurtling through space at speeds your mind cannot wrap around. Therefore, you don't realize that we are hurtling through space. We look like we're standing still, but we are never still. Nothing is ever still. Everything is always expanding. Everything is always moving. So to be in alignment with movement is beautiful. To always have something up your sleeve, to always have a project going, to be busy, to always have something to do. That is the nature of this life. We're not meant to stay in one place. So whatever it is that you're working on, continue with that momentum and be grateful for that inkling within yourself to move. Be thankful for that urge to move forward, because we are never meant to be stagnant. That is not our nature. I feel like attention is being drawn to people at this time who want to nurture something that will be beneficial for either a community or for a long time. Basically, legacy building. I'm feeling the energy of legacy building with these cards. The Queen of Pentacles is all about nurturing and growth. She is like a great mother, also a great businesswoman, but she does not go out and hustle like a man. She is more to the tune of offering services, offering services in a way that she doesn't hound people. Is not any used car salesman vibe about her at all. This is I provide something. If you need it, come to me. I'll be here. It's that type of energy. So a lot of people are actually moving forward in a way that right now you're not trying to force anybody to believe in you, anybody to support you. And that's what's up. Is moving forward with the purpose, and you don't need any outside validation because you understand the bigness, you understand the purpose, you understand the mission of what it is that you're doing. And the King of Cups tells me that whatever it is that you are embarking on is something that will have long lasting effects on a lot of people. The King of Cups is like a fatherly type figure, a fatherly figure who is concerned with the people under his care, one who understands the people under his care and knows that they may not be able to do things themselves. So he has to take up a lot of responsibility. Therefore, he is also a person who feels deeply, but does not allow himself to get lost in his feelings. There's a lot of a stern energy around these cards too. So you could be someone who understands that you have to make certain decisions that are best for yourself and for your tribe, best for yourself and your people, your children, your household, whatever the case may be. You have to make decisions, and you love people. You love these people. You love everyone in your household. You love the people around you, but you also understand that you cannot consider their feelings to the point that it sways your end goal. So that means sometimes you'll have to move forward without people. You can still love people, but you sometimes have to love them from a distance, because the chariot is always moving. If someone else is not moving with you, you have to love them from a distance, because you cannot stay in their stagnancy. And for a lot of people, um, it'll be a harsh or rude awakening When they look up and realize that you are no longer in their space, when they look up and realize that they can no longer feel you, that they no longer have access to you. These court cards, this is royalty. We have a king, we have two kings and a queen on the board here. Everybody can't just walk up and touch the king and the queen. Everybody can't just walk up and talk to the king and the queen. And as grounded and down the earth and humble as you may strive to be, don't allow that to limit you to just allowing anybody into your space. Because you have to love people enough to leave them where they are if they are not progressing. Uncle Steve Harvey said it. He told Monique, he said the best thing you can do for a broke person is not be one of them. Hey, that's the word. The best thing you can do for a broke or a broken person is not be one of them. Sometimes you have to leave people to do their own healing. You have to leave them in a space where if they're not moving, if they're not growing, if they're not progressing, if they are addicted to a cycle of victimization, if they are addicted to fear, paralysis by fear, if they are addicted to just, accepting the bare minimum in life, you have to move forward. And you can still love these people with all of your heart, but you know you have a purpose and you have certain things that you've laid out, certain plans that you've laid out that you must follow. And as I said before, for a lot of people, it's going to be a tower moment. It's going to be a rude awakening when they realize that they can no longer touch you, when they realize that they no longer have access to you, when they can't just call you up whenever they want to. And it's not about being bougie or being haughty or thinking you're better than anybody else. I really believe it's the most selfless thing that you can do. Because what good are you doing for anybody else by not striving for your best? What good are you offering to the world by not meeting your goals? By staying small just so that people can accept you in their small places, in their small minds. That ain't getting you nowhere. And that ain't getting nobody else nowhere. Progression does not happen through appeasing people. This is pioneer energy. That chariot with all of these royal court cards right here, this is pioneer energy. This is somebody who deserves that royalty. Um, they deserve that exclusivity because you've taken the brunt of all the hard work. You're the one who stepped out or who is stepping out to do something that has never been done before in your family, in your community, in your group of friends, in your relationship within your household. You're the one that's taking on the brunt of all of this, all of these risks and all of this new territory that has never been explored. You're the one stepping out there. So if there's anything that's coming against you, you're the one that's taking all the hits, not the people behind you, not the people that you're going out there and doing these things for. So in order to take care of yourself, you're gonna have to leave a lot of people behind. You can still love them, but you have to be in a balanced mindset. Yes, I love them deeply, but head over heart. You have to make head over heart decisions, executive decisions. And a lot of those executive decisions are going to be to cut people out of your daily life and to stop giving people so much access to you because they're going to slow down the journey. They are going to halt your growth. And fast and profitable growth. That's been on my mind. I keep hearing it ever since I did that Cancer reading. I think it was the mid-February focus. And here the chariot is it is likened to the Cancer zodiac sign. And the Cancer reading was about that fast and profitable growth. These are cards of fast and profitable growth, movement, royal energy. Starting with this nurturing energy, you've nurtured this thought inside of you, then it becomes an exterior manifestation. Very balanced, both mentally and physically and emotionally. Very balanced. Fast and profitable can be a tower moment as well. Tower moments don't always have to be bad. On the outside looking in, at first they may seem kind of hard to get through, but that's only because transition and change is hard for a lot of people. When you get into the flow of just accepting that things are always change, because nothing in the universe is ever stagnant, then tower moments become just, little bumps in the road. You get to a point where a tower moment, no matter whether it's the death of a person or just a deal going wrong, no matter how big or small, it becomes a bump in the road because you have such an understanding of the universe and of universal laws, and know that things will always change, that nothing lasts forever. But again, the tower moment can also be big because, it don't have to be everything just breaking down. It can also be a breakthrough, and an unexpected breakthrough, when something just hits you like a flash of lightning, when something that you've been working on steadily, boom, one day it just blows up. This can be overnight success. Understand that, like something that just completely knocks you off of your feet, that knocks the breath out of you. You wake up one day and all of a sudden everybody knows about what it is that you're doing, or you got these big checks dropping on you for a product that you've been trying to sell for the longest, or a service you've been trying to market for the longest. That can also be a tower moment. It don't have to always be, something that's going to leave you, crying or, depressed. That's not always what tower moment energy is. And with all of these cards, which are generally all good cards, very authoritative, this is somebody who has a complete understanding of where they are and where they're going. And yeah, you may still be trying to gather the resources and put together the plan, but the way that you're going about gathering your resources and putting together your plan is very balanced. I'm feeling a lot of Virgo energy here too. That could be that Queen of Pentacles, because Virgo is a feminine earth sign. Very balanced. Very, very balanced. Cancers tend to be really good business people, because if you ever notice a crab, they don't go right at their target. They kind of shift to the side and kind of look around it to make sure, okay, what's the best way for me to step into this? And then you have that Virgo energy, which is very like they're very much so about having clean process and tried and true systems. With the King of Cups, I feel Pisces energy. Pisces are known to just be like, just keep swimming, like keep going, regardless of what comes up against you. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And they also sometimes have that martyr syndrome, where it's like you just want to do the best for everybody else. So you're the one that'll put yourself out there first to take all the hits, to take all the negativity, because you have a larger vision and you want to do something that's going to affect, humanity, or that's going to affect your whole community. It's a very selfless energy. So if that Cancer, that Virgo, that Pisces energy, if you fall under those signs or have dominant placements in those signs, you may be feeling this energy, or you may be able to resonate with this energy much more. Aquarius energy, King of Swords, and the Tower card. I feel the Tower card is an Aquarian energy, because that flash of lightning, that abrupt awakening, that reminds me of Uranus energy, which is the ruler of Aquarius. The King of Swords being very stern about what it is that they want, very disciplined, and sometimes be having to, bring down the hammer. That's Saturn energy to me too. And both Saturn and Uranus rule Aquarius. So I'm feeling heavy Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, and Aquarius energy here with these cards. It may resonate more with these people than others. But it's not limited to those by any means. It's not limited to people with those placements or those dominant energies by any means. But this is truly like having a plan, knowing that you have to do what you have to do, first and foremost for yourself. But what you're doing for yourself is done because you have an intention to affect many people. And I feel like the universe is giving you their blessing. You have the universe's blessing in this. So if you're not already geared up and making moves and taking steps toward what it is that you want to do, I feel that even with the retrograde coming, you still have that blessing because this energy here is so realistic and so tuned in, so grounded in reality with such a pure motive for moving forward that there's pure positive energy that follows you wherever you go. So that's automatically going to attract better opportunities to you. And then you're looking at the situation in such a way that that is resourceful and that is efficient and effective. It's like some real solid planning going on. Whatever plans you've been making, some people have been writing up business plans. Some people have been like talking to like, the Small Business Administration, trying to get advice, maybe speaking with a female entrepreneur. You may be on like business calls, watching you know, Zoom meetings or Facebook lives or attending Q&A sessions with people who are already big figures in the industry that you're trying to jump into, or talking to people who are in a higher level up in your career where you want to be, is making those connections with people. It's a very effective, efficient, just smart business move type energy going on here. And it's not even like you out there just, all in people's face like a used car salesman. I don't feel no shisty energy here. And I don't think no shisty type energy would survive under these energies anyway. I feel like the retrograde that we're about to go into, and we're already in the pre-shadow phase, I feel like any moves that may be like underhanded, or it could be type of slide feeling, or that are not 100% transparent, they're not going to make it through anyway. They'll be hit by a tower and completely obliterated before it even jumps off, you know. So if you think you're going to have like underhanded business practices and survive through this retrograde, probably not going to happen. You'll have a setback. That'll be that tower moment for you, because the King of Swords is very much so about discipline. He's going to tell you what it is, what's about to happen, what's going on, a very clear mentality and mindset about what it is that they're doing. And if you are not in alignment with that, you got to get out the way. So if you're doing things or trying to manipulate people, or trying to play mind games with people at this time, this is not an energy where you'll be able to prosper. Just saying ahead of time. If you're dealing with somebody who is about mind games, or who tries to manipulate you to control you, or who may be verbally abusive and try to instill fear in you, fear mongers, not going to work under this energy. The people who don't believe in the fear mongering, the people who are still going to just make sure that they cover their ass and cover their assets in this energy, they'll be the ones that move the fastest and that go the farthest, the fastest. The fast and profitable growth is for people who really understand what they're doing. They understand their mission. They're following a very tediously developed plan and trucking along, taking whatever hits come to them, moving and molding with what comes to them, but still moving forward with the mission in mind. A retrograde won't be able to stop you. So if you're one of those people who would just be like, oh, should I sign this contract, or should I make these offers? Should I accept this, job offer? Should I accept this communication? Should I reach out to these people? You know, with the retrograde coming up, as long as you are doing things with pure intent and making sure that you have, everything planned out and contingencies in case the first thing don't go the right way. As long as you got plan A, B, and C, and they all are solid and transparent, you're good. A retrograde won't be able to stop you. Please understand that astrological, transits, that don't mean you have to submit to them. It just means you need to understand this energy so that you can put your will first and still get what you desire in the midst of these energies. But overall, I see, really good movement here. I want more on the chariot. I want more on the chariot, more on the chariot, more on the chariot. More info on the chariot. The chariot. Let's clarify the chariot. Chariot, chariot, chariot. Ooh, almost a whole stack of the cards tried to come out. Can't take all of them. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night. Okay. 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Moon. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And this is all about the journey here, or the force to move forward, the desire to move forward, your motive and your intent being balanced moving forward. Those are the energies of the chariot, and that's what I really want to get into. The 9 of Wands is like being on the brink of something. I've been there, done that. I know what's going on. I have so and such experience. It's time for something new, in an energy of something new. Then right behind it, we have the 8 of Swords, which is an energy of like kind of holding back. But between these two nines, which are both, 9 comes right before 10, the number of completion, and 9 is like on the verge, on a micro level. 10 is like on a macro level, including a lot of people on a micro level. So clarifying this chariot card, I feel like this is just like in the locker room before a big game. That's the type of energy this is, that when you like getting your mind together, where you're really wrapping your mind around what it is that you're about to do. And with the Devil card, I do feel like you kind of already have an inkling of what it is that you're about to get into, whether it be you've been given a vision, or you see things like in a dream. I feel like you kind of already know what you are getting into. And I do want to touch on the fact that with the Devil card, this is telling me that there could be a tendency to try to self-sabotage, because these are energies, you have the experience, you have the resources, but for some people you will still do something or have a thought process that could diminish what it is that you're doing. And it diminishes what it is that you're doing because some people don't feel that they're ready. You still have this kind of fear. The devil ain't nothing but fear. It's not, some demon looking like creature walking around with horns and a pitchfork, and a pointy tail. It's fear. It's fear. It's those thoughts that get in your mind that be like, but what if you don't make it? What if you call this person and they turn you down? What if you apply for this job and you don't get it? What if you try to talk to this person and they turn you down? What if you open up and everybody laughs at you? That's the devil. That's what the devil is. That's devil energy. It's fear. But God didn't give you a spirit of fear. You have a spirit of power and strength. And even when you don't see things mapping out exactly the way you have planned for, even if it doesn't look like things may, go exactly the way that you want them to, you have to stay on your journey, because those fearful thoughts will come in dark moments and try to detour you. And that could be, that's why I kind of wanted to get into the journey itself. There's a bit of like a tendency, or I feel like this particular spread is calling out to those people who have a tendency to self-sabotage. You have the experience, with the Nine of Wands. You've done it. You've worked at so and so place for so and so years. You understand the energy. You've studied. You stayed up at night for so and so months studying, 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 studying. You have the resources. You have the money. You have the transportation. You have the access to the places you need to go. You have printers. You have pens. You have internet. You have Wi-Fi. You have everything you need physically. And some people will still not press the go button. They will still not push the acceleration pedal because of fear. I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if it's gonna work out for me. I don't see how this is gonna happen. You have to be able to see it in your mind because everything ain't gonna unfold for you in the physical unless you go and make it happen for you in the physical. So you have to get over that fearful feeling. You have to get over that fearful feeling. I also feel like this goes back to those attachments that I was talking about. You not allowing people access to you. Understand me, if a person was not there in your darkest nights, the moon, they don't need to be there on this journey that you're about to take. And that's just real talk. If you've been kind of waiting for somebody to come around and maybe seeing if they'll just, hop on the boat at the last minute, right before it's out of reach, don't wait no more on this person. Don't wait no more on something that you haven't heard from. If you reached out to somebody and there has not been free flowing communication, if the communication has been kind of held back, because that's another thing too with the Eight of Swords, is like communication that's been held back, so you don't exactly know where you stand with the person or with the situation, don't wait on it. Because whatever backup plan that you have, that you've been kind of setting out, making sure that you got all your systems in order, go ahead and press the gas on that. Go ahead and press the gas on that. And I'm gonna tell you something else about the devil card too. The devil, in a good light, is somebody who does not shy away from selfishness. Does not shy away from selfishness. Sometimes being self-serving can be your best attribute, especially if you already know that that underneath it all you have good intentions. By all means, be selfish. People may not understand what you're doing. They may think that what you're doing is crazy. They may think that what you're talking about is crazy. They may think, who does she think she is? She don't have the money to do that, or she don't know the people to be able to get to that place. He don't know what he's talking about. He ain't never done that. This is new to him. Yeah, he did this for so and so years, but he never did that. So it may look crazy to some people. You have to be selfish enough to be like, boy, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. I know what I'm about to do. I know what I'm about to do, and you can't see it just yet. But trust me, when the darkness is over, the sun comes out. So they're not gonna see that grind period that you about to go through, or they're not gonna see why it is that you set yourself apart. For a hot minute, they just gonna look at you like, who does this person think they are? Like, why they not answering my calls? Why they not reaching out to me? Why they not checking on me? Why they not there for me the way that they used to be there for me when you were in a selfless energy? So for a minute, some people gonna see you as just being a selfish person because they don't see you in their life. It's dark for them. They looking for you and you're not there, but you don't need to be there. Because with all these cards you have up here, you have a purpose, you have a mission, and it's a royal purpose, a royal mission. The universe is supporting that. Energies are supporting you. And a part of that tower moment is them looking around and be like, she ain't there for me. She not checking on me. He's not there for me. He's not checking on me. Oh well. Really, oh well. Because you don't want to self-sabotage yourself. And a self-sabotage comes in the form of relationships a lot. Somebody that you just have an attachment to that you just really cannot understand. You don't know why you're so attached to this person. You don't know why this person's opinions affect you so much. You don't know why you have such a loyalty to a person or to people who really not doing nothing but bringing you down to crabs in a bucket. See this little lobster, little crab like thing coming out the water? But that's really all they know. With the moon card, this is the energy of like instinct. Some things that people do that really don't make no sense at all, but it's just human instinct, but it's lower vibrational human instinct. And we've been talking already over the past couple of daily tarot readings about the ascension of the soul and a lot of us being in a place that other people can't touch. All these royalty cards up here, these kings and queens energies, these are ascended energies. They're not down there with the commoners. Not trying to flex on nobody, but you're not down there with the commoners. You're not down there with people who don't understand your purpose and your mission. So you have to put on kind of like that selfish energy. Capricorn energy here. Capricorn about their business. And if they the only one going up the mountain all by themselves, they don't care. They don't need no whole LeBron James, perfect example. Completely demonized. So many people hate him, but you can't knock the man's greatness. Like whatever complaint you have about him, you can't knock what the man does business wise. You can't knock how he dominates both athletically and business wise. You can't knock it. So you're gonna have to kind of put that energy on of some people may call you disloyal, you know. They may say that you're not being true to the connection. They want you to stay attached to them. That's the double energy too, an attachment. And that same attachment will be what sabotages everything that you're doing. So you're gonna have to get out from under people, get away from people. Because you don't want to spoil your blessings. It don't matter how much you care for a person, what's for you ain't for them. Unless it's just divinely meant for you two to both have that same mission, in which case they would be right there along with you. But all these king of queens, they have different suits. We have a swords, we have a cups, and we have a pentacles. This queen don't have no king on the board. this king don't have no queen on the board. This king don't have no queen on the board. So I don't feel like it's no couple type energy. So what you're doing, you're gonna have to do for yourself, for whoever this resonates with. And a partner is probably gonna hold you back if they are being stagnant or if they are being selfish or have a little bit of that narcissism within them where they want you to just focus 100% on them. And the minute you focus on yourself, they want to down you. You're gonna have to let that go. Because if you continue to entertain it, that's a form of self-sabotage. Don't do it because you have fast and profitable growth here for you. The universe is supporting you and what you're doing. Don't let nobody hold you back from that. Okay. I'm gonna get into one of these or a couple, depending on how many come up, or how many I feel that I'll start with just this one of this rebel deck, and we'll go ahead and wrap up. This card dropped out. If you can't see it, it says you need some fucking yoga in your life. On the back it says ancient shit is cool. To me, that's just talking about you needing to find that Zen place, getting into that Zen place, owning your own sacred space, doing what's best for you. Just doing what's best for you. You're getting ready to move. So yeah, of course, with yoga, you need to find balance and you need to find the strength. You get that through stretching. Yes, you will be stretching yourself too thin if you keep paying attention to people, who are not going where you're going. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. The ancient shit is cool. The ancients were really into the universe and energy and all of that. We somehow got away from it, but we bringing it back. Us tarot readers and astrologers and all of that, we bringing it back. Us witchy people, we bringing it back. And that's, you have the universe on your side. You have all of this energy available to you. I'm gonna pull another one because that one just fell out. Rebel deck, going at it alone, not allowing yourself to fall victim of self-sabotage, which is not really even being a victim. That's a conscious choice. No self-sabotage, fast and profitable growth. No self-sabotage, fast and profitable growth. Oh, boom. What the hell are you waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? I feel like for some people, you tried to do this before. This is something that you've tried to do before, and you start letting everything else and everybody else get in the way and distract you. Get that shit done. Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. This is why I don't use these cards a whole lot, because they're a little harsh. This is energy that's comfortable to me, but I also understand that everybody else is not that comfortable with such language. And I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those readers that be like, well, if you don't like me cussing, then get the fuck on. I understand, what I'm saying? Everybody not comfortable with that. Because to be truthful, some days I cuss like a sailorman, and some days I don't be want to hear no cussing. I'm bipolar like that. I change 24 moods a day. Every time there's a different sign on the horizon, I change. Sometimes I'm okay with all the cursing, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, you need some effing yoga in your life. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you were waiting for a sign, well, here it effing is. An anxious S or shit is cool. So you may be having all of these signs and synchronicities, just like if you're waiting for a sign, here it is. Some people are feeling a lot of signs and synchronicities, um, things that you're finding out about the way our ancestors used to do stuff, or your own ancestors used to do stuff, or older people coming to you and saying things to you, and it being just like confirmations. You be like, wow, what I'm saying? I needed that confirmation right now. There's gonna be a lot of that going down. And really what it is just the universe letting you know that it supports you in moving forward, and that you have no reason to hold yourself back, not for anything or for anyone, not for any job, not for any business partner, not for any co-workers, not for any quote unquote friends, not for your Facebook following, because you don't want nobody to think you're weird. Not for your city if you live in a small town, because everybody looking at you like, who does she or he think they are? They came from nothing just like we did. Whatever the case may be, don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let nothing hold you back, because you do have energy that is supporting you. Okay. So that has been the reading for February 28th, 2019. And I do thank you for those who tuned in during the live. Even though y'all ain't talking to me, that's all right. I see y'all watching. And for those who catch the replay, I just really hope that it blesses your soul. I hope that it applies to you in some type of way and you're able to get something from it. I definitely did. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to just get off your chest. Just get it on off of them. Let my comment section just be a place where you can just unleash it all. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I check in. I do check in. I'm not one of those readers who go through and like put little hearts and comment on each and every one, because I have shit going on. I got shit to do. To be honest, I got shit to do. But I do read the comments. And like today, I was going through a Taurus video, and I was seeing how people was talking about the synchronicities, and somebody resonated with the owl that I was talking about in the reading, and they just really make me feel so good. But first and foremost, I feel like I just want to kind of cultivate that community in the comments where you can just kind of share what resonated with you, and what's going on with you. Get it off your chest. If you need a little therapy, you need somewhere to dump what you're feeling, drop that shit in the comments. Because I do feel like I kind of foster positive enough readings and a positive enough environment where you can drop it off in the comments and it's not, energetically draining to anyone else. So just a healthy space. Y'all use the comments for that. Like the video, share it if it resonates and you want to show somebody, hey, she called that shit. We were just talking about that. Share the video. But yeah, thank you so much for the support y'all have shown me. I see the channel growing in a beautiful way. Beautiful way. And I'm so appreciative of it for y'all just, tuning in while I share my gift. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I'll get started on the March full tarot readings for the month tomorrow, which will be, yeah, I guess the night of February 28th and the 1st of March in the morning. And I'll see y'all then, all right? I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Thank you for tuning in. Good night, y'all. Bye.